here we are. But there we go. I was going to say, hopefully that'll work. Let's put some lights on. That might help too. Get our green screen away. There we go. Here we are. Now, back into the heat of the moment. As they call it. Back into heat. Here we are. So, we will switch over to heat. One of our epic episodes of the 7th episode of Heat. I am currently sitting at, looks like mid-morning, which is good. So I'm going to be going to go over this hill and have a look again on this bear to see if there's anything. I think the land over there is so much easier to build on. It's got so many rocks and trees everywhere, this place. Even though trees are good with reduction of timber and wood and stuff to become rich. Well, not rich, but self-sustained for now. I think once you get there for a while, it will maybe look at some riches, but I don't think you get straight away. Now we're going for audio. Yep, we got audio. Good. Oh, look away, and I ran into a couple of trees with the bear. Now it's a bear with a sore head. Come on, get around the trees. You can do it. Totally hopeless. Now we're going to cut across the water this time. Let's see if we can get any crocs. He seems to swim as fast as he runs, so let's see how we go. What happens when he runs out of puff though? Does he sink? We will soon find out. Stay tuned. It's supposed to be crocodile, so obviously somewhere around here some crocodiles, but maybe not in the lakes as much as it is in the river. This is just a lake, so a little easier to get across on a bear. Or maybe they're in the deeper part of the water, I don't know. Find out. I am considering moving to a better area. These trees are near it still, but they're not all over it where I want to be able to set up. I think if I go down in the bottom of the map, then I'll probably get all the other things like bison and stuff, and I'll bring them back up instead of having to go right through the forest, which is, as you can see, fairly hard to traverse. And I'll go and just walk for a while, get his energy back up. Twitch telling me I can use my mobile phone as an app as opposed to my second screen. That island's just too dense as well to build on. Well, it's not too dense, but it would be a pain to build in. I suppose this grass area over here, a little way off. But after all, it is a location. How is the light looking? The light looking okay. It's got one that's fallen over here, so I may need to do something about that. Here we are. In a new location, well, a different location. Looks pretty good. There's a few trees around, but there's also a nice dense forest right next door. Let's go right over to the river. So now I can see this being a lot easier to build on. Go across the river and obviously it's be a little bit too hot. Too hot. The opposite, it'll be too cold. Let's go down here. Let's go down the end of the river a bit more. What's the map tell us? If we go down here long enough, we can go under the bridge instead of over it, so it's unlikely I'll get done by the train. Wouldn't mind knowing what that little corner here is like. I'll go down there and have a look. That's not what I meant to do. Oh. I want W, not E. E is dismount. I have a feeling I've been here before though, because when I started off there was a bridge. But the sides of the water weren't very flat to build on. Not really sure what's faster, on foot or by air. I think it would have been a lot faster on a horse. I don't have one. These are more like willows as well, as opposed to normal pine trees, which is pretty cool. Looks better. I'm going to go out and say possibly the cotton is not going to be underneath the bridges as much as it is near the tracks. We'll see soon enough. Bridge looks pretty cool, really. We'll go underneath it. Oh, look at that. No, there is some underneath it as well. Interesting. Interesting indeed. Okay. So underneath the bridge, it looks like you get cotton as well as what's on the tracks. So, you know, whether that's a bug or not, I don't think the game designers really care. We've got a secondary bridge here. Here's another bridge. What kind of bridge is that? Is that a walk bridge, is it? Oh no. Well, that's interesting. There's a rail bridge. Oh, that was a walk bridge. That wasn't a rail bridge. Oh, that's interesting too. So the walking trail has the cotton under it as well. This is really nice here. On the edge of here. Very flat. Well, not very flat, flatter than where I am. Just thought I'd do a little bit of exploration while the sun's still up. Not that I can't build myself a little bit of decent little campfire if the sun does go down, so it's no big issue. And we'll see what's underneath this bridge here, see if we can get under it. It's pretty dense in the water. Hopefully I won't lose my bear to the train, or the ghost train as such. Let's go. No, didn't lose him. So now we're heading down to that corner. I don't see the big hoo-ha about having that corner, but we're just going to have a look anyway. The edge. Being there's no fishing in this yet, so there's no real big thing about being in front of water outside of being able to drink from it. Not that difficult to make a well either, quite honestly. Not too far off that little elbow now. A little bit of a smaller, what do you call it? A little off creek there, interestingly enough. It's a big map. All nice and flat here. Something in the water up ahead. Start running now. Is that a rock in the water or a bear over there? That's a log. And I'm going to sneeze. Excuse me. Right. I think this must be the corner, is it? It is. So here's the corner of the map that separates the two land masses. There and there. So that's a smaller river. What does that one lead down to? It's all looking pretty cool though. I mean, even across here it looks pretty good. There's still lots of trees up there. That's a walkway bridge. That's a train bridge. I want to get a good piece of land, but I don't want it too far from America either. So, because once we have a decent posse, it'd be nice to get over and take over government as well. Not sure how good this is going to be tree-wise. Maybe I'll get across this, go up there, go over here, I reckon. I'll get across the river as well. To the side. Let's go up here. That's a pretty cool looking walk ridge. Yeah. Oh, this one's easy to go across, but it's easier just to go on this road. On this side of the river, or it's easy to go on the other side of the river. Yeah, it looks like it's 6 to 1 up than the other. Go and swim through here. So far as far as I know, there is no boats involved, so I don't think you need to use the river in any way outside of drinking. Just keep on keeping on down here. The reason I'm stopping is because the bear's got a little low on stamina. Right, let's go. If I can get close to America or Washington, I might sit up there and get a nice clearing there. It'd be nice. We'll see. Oopsie days, tripped over something. What do we got? A little way down. It's a long way, but only the reason why that is because I don't want to go over the tracks. I'd rather go under them. Already lost a horse to a ghost train. Don't really want to lose my bear to it. It's just an exploration run. Nothing really serious. Just going to ride around here. Do a full loop of that particular landmass, I think, and just see what's over here. This isn't quite as good. This is all just a little bit hilly here. Not much is cleared out there. I do plenty of cotton. Up to one of these turtle land masses around the elbow of this water and be able to see whether there's flat enough land to build near America, Washington State. that? A little bridge or something? That's somebody's house that's built here? Looks like it. He joined the server and did that. Huh. Usually it'll tell you who it belongs to. Let's say no one around, so whoever it was may have gotten eaten by the wildlife around the place, I don't know. Or maybe they just put that in there randomly to stir you up a little bit. Who knows? Now, map wise, I'm going to come up to that, so see if we get to this rock. Train on. There's that big walkway. There's a big walkway here somewhere too. Maybe the walkway, I think. It is. So along here is all cliff lines, so it's not much good to me as far as building goes, is it? It's very difficult to put a house down without a massive entrance area in the front. Let's get up over here. This is all looking pretty rocky down here. Very hilly here, no good to us. Very hilly. Okay, so that's going to be not worth really building on unless we do it on top of the hill here. Even having said that, there's not very much of a clearing here either. Clearing up there, there's America there. I don't want to build too close to America. I'm going to guess that there's probably not going to be much resources around that in order to really get anywhere. Where do I want to go? If I go towards here, I'm going to get more mountains. If I go down the bottom, I'm going to get more or less tree, isn't I don't know. I think where we were is probably going to be the better place. And then on the other side of this here, so we'll look at what I'm looking at here. It's not looking very friendly. It's looking pretty jaggedy, rocky, sort of cliffy sort of thing out now. Not very formidable. Riding the bear with a gun, yeah mate. Yeehaw! I'd ride a horse with a gun, but I don't have one. I couldn't bear it. I'm looking for another place to build because I just seen an oasis on the other side that is much better than where I was as far as tree population goes. Ridiculous amount of mountainside. This is really getting intense here, so I'm not going to bother building here because it's way too steep. And I'm interested in making a farm, so I need a fair bit of flat area to build on. I'm also not interested in going over the railway lines if I can help it, because I don't really want to lose my bear, which I've done before by going over rails. I'm happy to go under the rails, not over it. Really got two railway lines so close together over here. It's interesting, isn't it? So there's America. That's obviously going down there to dock all of this stuff. I'm not going to build in America, obviously, because I'm going to go with probably NPCs and whatever else could be in the way. Also, would come up with a restriction, I would imagine, with how close you can be to the main city to build. Suffice it to say, there's not a lot of trees there because there's a city there. And they leave a lot to the imagination as far as cities and trees go. And yet to understand that there's not going to be a lot there. I really don't think I'm going to achieve too much going across here, but we'll see. I could just see nothing but cliff line and rocks everywhere here. I hope it'll clear out and we'll get a nice flat area here somewhere. So far it's not coming to fruition. I think it's just going to be lots of jagged rocks and cliffside, which it's going to head to. Going to head up coast, so that's going to get some mountain range up here. And it's going to get cold. So what I'll probably get better off doing is, do I really want to go across there? Just doesn't seem viable, actually, to be honest. Along there. I can get back to my house this way, so I'll go this way. See if there's anything flat this way. I don't think so. I think it's going to be covered in dense forest, as per usual. See if we get killed by another smoky or not. Hopefully not. Or a cat. Don't really want a cat to catch us. Almost inevitable though, to be honest. Getting through here. A lot harder to get home this way than it is to get home across the riverside because of how much bloody stuff I've got to dodge. Everything out here, including ore and such. That way. Hearing? Always welcoming. Come up to that first dam. Or lake, or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, see you, buddy. Thanks for coming. there's the lake. First lake. We want second lake. It's where we live. A little bit of fast swimming. Hopefully I don't see any crocodiles. Yeah, so this lake's really steep. Most of it, the look of it. So I'm not going to bother about this lake too much. Nice grassland there, but on an angle. A steep descent. Should make the house very big, stilted in the front and into the ground at the back. This other land still looks incredibly attractive compared to that, so I still think what I'll do is I'll go that direction, unless there's another piece of land like that closer to America, but I keep saying America, I should be saying Washington. So far I haven't seen anything that looks or even remotely resembles that field area that I looked at, the farming. Still a bit of a winner for me. This should be my lake. I think we're over the side, there we are. I call it a lake, it's really more of a bloody dam, I think. Small body of water. Alright, back home again. What we'll do is we'll go in and repair everything. If we can afford to. Let's look at my axe. So while I'm there, upgrade that axe to something like that. I need 300 gold. So that's 9.2 and that's 6, so that's another 3 points. And that one there is 13, so that's going to be level with that one to do picking with. But I need $300 in the bank to make it. I need 100. What have I got? 69. Wood and stone. Stone. Get some wood. We're going to chop some wood. Repair that bugger. How much wood do I have? This stuff here is going to give me Basically 65 here, 65 per stack. I've got any in here. I do. Yeah. Yep. So 1,000, nearly 1,000 timber I've got as for building. And the same in sticks, I reckon. There's nowhere it tells you what time of the day it is, which is really annoying. Nice to be able to make a watch or something. Be able to tell you what time of day it is. So I can work to a certain hour and then head back over. Nothing by the look of it. That's swords, that's household goods, a clock, just bricks and stuff, bondage, weapons, furniture, anything you can buy that's going to help you make a time device of some kind, so I can see what time I can do stuff. You talking to me? Okay. So, during the day, it looks like I'll make quite a number of different attempts to get over there. Let's do it. I'll get all the sticks I've got, so we can at least put a frame up over there. Not painting, which is always a good thing. Let's put that wood in there. That's basically it. All the rest of it's all really light except for that lead. That's going to be heavy. I'll go for the lead. Empty stockpile here. Good. Some lead. Already have ones for stone. Just getting a little bit of weight out before I run over and start putting down a stick foundation. The next joint. Not going to be as higgledy-piggledy as this joint either. It's going to be obviously a little bit more well set out. What we can put back in here before we go any further. You can go away. Don't need you, don't need you. Don't really need you. Got slime in the water, so I'm going to get rid of that. Let's put these away. Any of those. Rid of them. Dirt and sand, who needs them? Alright. Now I've got stick. Salt, pepper, that's all really light stuff, so that's all good. The charcoal's not going to hurt anybody. There we go, food wise. Now we need something to eat soon. Have I got anything to eat? No. Got some mushrooms on our way. Should I attempt to run there? Should I attempt to take Jaffa with me? Probably better if I take Jaffa and I swim over. We'll do that. Last quick visit from Jimbo there. Through the forest. It seems to be the hardest thing at this stage. to get out of there. It's pretty much straight going. Okay. I didn't want that. One too many buttons. That still means I have to hold shift a bit faster. We'll get across this water. As I said before, it doesn't look like this water has any alligators in it. I haven't seen one yet, or crocodiles. I've got to say there isn't any. Doesn't seem any fish in here either. I think I must be coming later with other updates. We'll almost make it across the the lake with speed. Almost there. You can do it. We have, I want to put the bucket in there, and I want to be able to empty the bucket while I go here. Let's get this bucket. Can't do that. Got to be on dry land. How about that? Right, we'll get on dry land and do it. Give us a bit of time to get our stamina back up at least anyway. It's not really that far from where I am. Check out the actual degrees as well, how hot or cold it is over here, because it's getting close to that mountainside with the snow. Not sure we can get up there. Maybe a polar bear. Alright, here we go. See how much fun we can have over here, shall we? Oops, watch out for the trees. How flat is this land? Love it. Alright. Where do I want to build it? Oh, do I want to build it? I think I'm going to decline here. Let's see where what ends up putting my foundation down. Lucky I brought my clipboard with me. That could have been a bit of a worry. Floors and foundations. Foundation. Lovely, so I can actually put it in the right direction this time. We'll put it over here. Nice big house. Get rid of that. I can get rid of it with a axe. We can, because I left my pick home. That was a bit silly. Alright. So I said I'm going to go 4x4 this time around. Possibly even second story, we'll see. Get rid of that rock as well. Actually, I can't get rid of that rock because I need to have a, what's the name? I'll make one real quickly when I'm over here. Is it expensive? It is. What do we need? I bet a stone. How am I going to get stone without something to get the stone with? Oh. No, surely I can't do it with an axe. Can I do it with an axe? I can do it with an axe. I'm just going to sharpen, blunt the axe real quick. It's an oddly coloured stone. I think surely I can get rid of it quicker with a proper pickaxe, but I'm going to see that being that it's so far away at the moment. I'm not going to be too bothered with it. Alright. What do we got? So 3, so we need to go back one more. Can we do that? On here. It's going into the ground. I don't really want to go in the ground. It doesn't look that good. It'll do it, but it doesn't look good doing it. So we're going to go over here. Oh, we've got something in the way. What's down there? Oh, what's that? Bluebell. Who knows what that is? Plant of some kind. Well, that's a pretty big house mass there. So what are we looking at? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. That means that we are only 2 more forward to get those in there. How many sticks have we got left? Oh, heaps. So we're good with that. We need to knock those trees down, which we have an axe for. Right, so we're right on the river front, which is always nice. And we could probably put a ramp there without too much trouble. The front of the house, let's see if we can do that. E. Let's go with staircases and oh, straight ramp there maybe? No. Doesn't look like it. Put a staircase there, I wonder. Can I put a staircase in? Probably do a U stair because I always could be able to do one of those. No. It's not really what I want. I really want to have a proper staircase there. Could put a straight ramp down, but it's not going to help me much, is it? And I don't really want that kind of staircase there. So that's a possibility that I need to put down a floor. Or maybe I can't do that until I put the floor in, I don't know. Floor will be on top, not down the bottom. So start with our walls. Let's start with a couple of walls first. Just put in some straight walls in the corners. In each corner. On our framework. Oh, that's good. Probably put most of my machinery in the corners. And let's put a nice, decent sized window on that side. Let's go with a big window. Yeah. Let's go with here. It's out to there, looks nice. On the back we need to have we got? No, we've only got a single wall, okay. So I may change that to, because we're going to put a doorway there of course. Which is interesting within itself because there's 2 doorways. There's that doorway and that doorway. We want to put a large doorway in at the back. A small door at the front. We'll do that. Something different. Let's do a small doorway in the front. go. What might be worth to do actually a bit wider instead of having it that narrow. Now is the best time to work that out, as opposed to making a mistake. Because the way the roof is going to be, I've got to get that roof to work, I wonder. So it's going to be angle, wall angle. So that's 2. No, it should be right. I should be able to put a proper roof on this time around. Cool, alright. Having said that, I might want to change these 2 edges to actual windows. Just put it in a wall. Conundrums. Do I want to put a double door on the back? Maybe just do the window. Let's just do the windows, see how that looks. So window. Just a small window. Might put a big window on the front though. Got to look good from the front. Put a big window on the front. There we go. The only problem was with big windows, you can't put anything under them. It's a bit of a shame. Make that into a normal wall. Oh, zebra saving right in the middle of making a wall. We're going to be dark soon, so. Well, that's pretty much going to seal everything off, isn't it? That willow is going to be a bit of a pain. It's going to stay there. Have to cut that out. Cut that out. So I'm going to make it so that the so we're talking about second floor, wasn't I? Can I put a ceiling in here? I haven't been going for wood anyway, I have plenty. So I put a ceiling in here, 7, or a second floor. I put a floor in. What's this? There's a floor. And a hole in the floor so that we can actually get out. Hey, that's that foundation stair I was looking for. Can we do that, Annie? Looks like it. Beautiful. Okay. Going back to this again. Let's go make a floor. So we can make this almost basically a second floor, can't we? Give ourselves a 2-story building. Where we're going to put the stairs in to go upstairs. I reckon this back corner here. I want to do that. So what we need to do there is either we need to make a hole, trapdoor floor, or just we put a trapdoor floor there and then put a internal staircase. Is that what that's for? In there? Can I get that in that trapdoor? Can I? Got close to where I wanted it there. Will that work though? I think I'm probably going to collect my head coming in there. Yep, I am. Alright, well then, in that case, all we can do is we can what about internal view stair system? Do I really want that? That looks like difficult to get up every time. That's probably the only thing you can use this little hole for though. Let's go back to my mallet and get rid of that. Mallet 3. Let's get rid of this. build, repair, and right click. There she goes. Oh, did I hit the floor as well? Sorry about that floor. I will fix that up now. Build 7 floor foundation. My bad. There we go. So, going back to what we're doing. Yeah, I only hope. It's going to do it on that side, I think. Put it one there. I think what we'll do is we'll put that in here before we get a bit too set up wrong here. How's that? What about we do that? We just missed that floor. Which reminds me, I want to make sure these floors are in the right direction too, aren't we? Did you even look at that? Are they all in the right direction? Not worse than having floorboards going in 2 different directions. There we go. The floorboards there is good, but I think the floor up here is no good. Got most of these right. That one's wrong, and so is this. We'll go with this anyway, so we'll get rid of this. Number 3. Right click. Try not to break anything else. Bit of a glitch there. There we go. Do that too many times and you actually go straight through and touch the ground. Get this one here too. Lovely pink screen. I'm doing this because you get sticks back from doing it. Not that I need a lot of sticks, but I'd rather get things back than lose them completely when you destroy. It's going to do it. It does take a little while. Being a bit of a pain. That is on build right. Oh, a little lag maybe, I don't know what's going on there. Weird how it does that. Alright, so let's go back to our roof. We'll go up there and actually build it the right way around up there, because I can imagine, like this one here, it's the wrong way. How many more have I got the wrong way? Just that one? Looks like it. It's a lot harder to break than it is to build. Because I'm using the motor. Weird. Anyway, let's go back up here and get it stuck into it. So, make sure our floors are going in the right direction this time. Cool. That's right. That isn't right, so we're going to go around this side. Start from here, maybe we'll join better that way. No. E. Which one's the one that turns it around? Let's snap. Yeah. Worked without snapping it. Alright, that looks like we've done a second floor without too much trouble. Then we can get up and down in it easily enough. That cracking ahead. Beautiful. Alright, so what we're going to do with these other walls. Shall we make them all windows all the way around? Or at least the forward facing windows. My guess is that we're better off making forward facing windows, but not the big ones. I turned snap off, didn't I? That's why it's doing that, because I've got snap turned off. This is going to be fun because I have to get rid of all those walls. Pinky walls. Deconstruction. I think she's a little bugged. Any day now. Come on. Getting hungry. It's getting dark. Oh, I think I figured out the bug. You have to hit it once so it becomes transparent and walk away and it disappears. Things you learn. Alright. Back to build. That one. Interior walls. Just make them all windows. Whoa. Better on me all. Just for the old times test, we go back to using that mallet, 3. We hit it once and it becomes transparent. like that, it should destroy. It does. Okay. I was just lucky enough to pull back. Unlucky enough to pull back at the wrong time. Okay. Alright, so it's getting dark. I'm getting hungry. Let's change back to this. Where's my steed? Run off. On the bear. Here he is. What we'll do is we will light it up. We'll go around and see if we can get some things to eat. We can't eat that. We'll get some iron lying on the ground. No, we don't want that. Some mushrooms. Then we've got to find more of those inside the actual forest than we are going to find it here. Let's get the bear. I don't think I can eat any of that sort of stuff, can I? No, it doesn't look like it. Got a geode too, that's always nice. Let's head off towards the forest a bit. Do I get killed in the forest at night time? That would be terrible. Mushroom hunting at night time. Mushroom, it won't let me pick it up. So get my health up a little bit. Not sure why that went out. It shouldn't have. Should be getting it through tonight at least anyway. Not sure how the bear's going. If I can find my bear, what's that? Interesting node. Lost me bear in the woods. Bear's not really in the woods anyway. There he is. He's on the edge of the woods. So we should have enough for us to survive on for the night. Let's go back to our new... and get back out here. To our prefabbed house. A stick house, as it were. daylight for the moonlight. The tree that's ruining my view. I'm about to construct in my stick house. Very nice. So we've got ourselves a bit of a apex happening as opposed to a flat roof like I did with the first one. Let's go with a wall. Or that wall. Go with one of these walls. Put on the side of it, should be able to. Why that's upside down, I have no idea. That's a bit weird. I'll try that again. Ooh. Just a bit bugged, I think. There we go, that's better. We're just going to put that on the upside down, which is cool. Pulling that at all. Now a normal wall. That's because I want to put a window on that side up there. I think so. Maybe do it to get up there to put this on. I have to make a makeshift staircase, I think, to get up there. I need it. Okay. Oh, it's good to keep all those sticks for the same reason. Going to take a little bit of work, this one, in building. But I think it's going to look good in the end. It's pretty good outer shell. Let's have a look. Didn't want that. Now we know the trick. It's only one hit with this. Make it transparent, just walk away. Boom. Alright. I'll go kill that tree, because that tree's really getting annoying hanging out that side of the wall. Which one is it? Is it this one? It's almost more like a bush than a tree. Be a couple of trees. There we go. This one's annoying but not as bad. It's only just twigs. It's a tree. Stone. There's this one here too, I think. I was not quite going through, but I'm going to get the way anyway. I'm sure something else will grow here soon enough. Alright, let's clear the side of the building a bit. I don't get 100, 200 odd sticks out of that, I mean wood out of that. That amazes me sometimes. So over here, on one of the downward areas, because I figured if you put it on top of it, it's a pain because you've got to always access the stockpile from the top. So what we'll do is we'll make a stockpile for this wood. Of course, if I can, be able to. Should be able to. I need another 30 odd rocks. Well, it's because I've left my pick over the other place. I have to use this to get it out. We'll have a triter mill when the sun comes back up and I go back over. To get that rock. Okay, so it's a stockpile of wood. of a stockpile of wood right behind the house. Now, what we need to do is, so we've got the, guessing the floor is not going to make much difference out of wood as it is, so much as it's going to look like with a plank floor. No, not sure. Might go with plank walls and plank internal floors, but the ground I might go with wood. Maybe, I don't know. Let's do it. We can always get rid of it afterwards, I think. Do you know what I should do? Maybe just do one. We'll do it at the front, because if I do it at the front, then at least we can see results properly. Because it's going to give us a stilt look at the front as well, doing this. In order to put it on build, well I had it on build, but we'll do it again. Select the material, idiot. There we go. Read the screen, work it that way. We'll do one as a log foundation. So I think what I'll do with the next one is I'll do it with a wood foundation. So just about to get sunshine happening here by the look of it. If we turn around and have a look at the front of the house. Wonderful big double doors for the fat bear. We will also look at getting rid of this because we're not going to carry all that. It's ridiculous. Get up over this with the bear. Go around the front. And what it does is it gives us a bit of a stilt look like that on there. You see, a bit of a stilt look there. I'm just not sure what it would do with the wood. I mean, with the timber look. That's the wood look. As the timber look will be, it's different. I wonder if that would actually just cover the bottom of it up, so I won't actually have an underneath area. So what we'll do is we'll grab the blob or bear and we'll head back over to the house, grab all that wood. So we'll look what it looks like. Also, I get that pickup line too while I'm at it. See how we go. Auto run for the win. That's not dangerous in the water. Go get ourselves a handful of planks. Little tiny trees are okay. As soon as you start in some of these bigger trees, he stops. It's over stumps, which is good. Cheers. The old home. Go back over. Let's see what that looks like. And a wall. Wait a minute. I was going to get my digging tool, wasn't I? Thanks for reminding me. Stuck between two trees there. wonder what the differences are. Well, there's a darker wood than the logs. Got to be big. Well, it's not going to be a really big difference, but it's got to be a difference, I think. Use those. It's going to be a lot more expensive. Whether expense is really going to be something that is worth working on, or whether I should be gaining some more money first in order to level quicker. That's the question. Planks instead of 167. Guess that's a darker floor. A pronounced floor. Because it doesn't really help me much to be able to see what that's going to be like. Wow, okay, only two pieces to do that. That definitely looks like a better window. It's either that floor or that floor. to repair the hammer before I lose it. Let's get this there and head back and get some fixing them up sort of a thing happening. Wish I can't make it out of myself. Stations. Repair bench. I can. I need a lot of stuff. Which I don't have, so we're going to head back. Back over, get the others. I might just continue to do this. I don't think I need to be on stream to do this, so. Oh, my camera's about to give out on me, so probably best that I shoot over and actually call it a night. Probably going to be easier that way, I think. Otherwise, it's just going to get boring for me going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So I will bid you guys goodbye. Thank you very much for coming along. Thank you, Jimbo. Thank you, Calcium, and a few other lurkers there. It's been good of you to come along and just bring the numbers up. It's great. Thanks a lot for coming, and we'll see you guys another time.